Well, our weather here is just terribly cold right now in Metro St. Louis, and it's going to get even colder. There's a winter weather advisory in force till 3 o'clock later this morning, so that's a little bit later, a few hours from now. And that's because we have some areas of freezing drizzle in and around St. Louis Metro. And there's a wind chill advisory from 6 o'clock Saturday, that's tomorrow evening, through midday on Tuesday for much of the region. That's because the wind chill values will drop to as cold as -10 or -15 degrees in St. Louis, and areas to the north and west, it could be as cold as -20 degrees. That's what's going to feel like against your bare skin at times in that time period. So dangerously cold with dangerous levels of wind chills, again, down to -20 or so. Now, the drizzle's out there, just doesn't show up on the radar. The particles just too fine to show up on the radar. So with that said, just take it easy on those side streets and untreated surfaces. Drizzle should come to an end by 1, 2 in the morning, and tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, is going to be frigid cold, strong northerly breezes, temperatures only in the teens, and we stay in the teens throughout the day on Saturday. Saturday evening, we're down into the single digits, and some of us flirting with 2, 3 degrees above zero on Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, we may not even get to 10 degrees for the high. It's going to be a struggle. I mean, just terribly cold. And with that said, if you're going to be heading out on New Year's Eve, here we are, 5 degrees at midnight as we ring in the new year. Yeah, 5 at midnight that night, and the high temperature on New Year's Day, I'm forecasting 11, could be even colder than that. So again, there's patchy freezing drizzle in the area and some flurries as well for tonight. The low 17 in St. Louis, a bit of a northwesterly breeze to contend with, and then tomorrow, that 20, that's going to come early in the morning. The daytime high on Saturday is actually only going to be about 15 degrees, and it's going to be quite windy as well. There may be a few flurries around, and look at Sunday. I'm forecasting 13. That wind chill may be as cold as -10, -15 degrees, and on that 7-day forecast, it is just frigid right on through New Year's Day. We ring in 2018 with just chilly conditions, bone chilling cold, but the good news is no precip to deal with that. Heading into your Tuesday and Wednesday, it does get a little bit warmer, if you can call it 20 degrees warm, and we'll try to stay in that range for Thursday and Friday of next week. Again, if you're out, you night owls or those who are working the night shift, watch for that patchy drizzle this morning, or tonight, I should say, into the early morning hours.
That is some seriously cold temperature, and nothing to you got to take it seriously, I guess.
Yeah, certainly check on those who are suffering this time of year, too.
Right, all right. Thanks, Chester. Well, that's it for 5 on your side at 10. The Friday Night Prep Rally is next.